Summit is less than a week away, and while Johannesburg is gearing up to receive thousands of delegations and a very large media contingent, BRICS member countries have been actively engaged in hundreds of meetings prior to the actual summit. While government, business, civil society and education leaders have been dealing with the details and getting agreements finalized. Angelo Coppola reports.
On average, 70% of all BRICS Summit decisions are implemented, which, based on international norms, is exceptionally high. Expectations are also high that this level of implementation will continue.
And I think the only thing that illustrates is the commitment of the member states, and the drive of each member individually to say, okay, we've committed to this as a collective. Now we must go and articulate it in our own either national realities or our international action. So I think that is really just illustrating commitment and buy-in to the bigger idea of the BRICS.
The five-member bloc has transformed itself since it first saw the light of day a decade ago.
You see the creation of the bank, the contingency reserve mechanism, think tank platforms, etc. All of that is like piece by piece creating an organization. And increasingly in global scholarship and analysis, you find people acknowledging this is institutionalizing it as an organization, number one.
Part of that development and growth sees a significant African leadership contingent present at the summit. Leaders of regional economic groupings and 3 heads of state will be in Sandton.
We are at that juncture today that we would look at the geopolitical situation, we would look at ourselves, then we would look at the agenda that the chair has set us for us. We would look at it in the African continents, definitely, because we are on the ground here. We will have 3 sessions with the leaders from this geography, and the context sets it up.
How can we, as a combined forum of BRICS countries, all of whom have a very dynamic relationship with Africa at a bilateral level, but as a BRICS collective, how can we coordinate our interaction with Africa? So we launched the Africa Outreach.
While all eyes are focused on the 2-day summit, South Africa holds the BRICS chairship until December.
So much work still has to be done post the summit in ensuring that we deliver on the agreements that we arrive at during the summit by our leaders.
There's every indication that this BRICS Summit is going to be one of the more successful ones, with a whole range of declarations that are going to be signed and implemented. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.